morning, Sherwood and Cynthia. Nice to see you. How are you both doing?
All right.
We're doing all right.
Good stuff. Good stuff. We thought we'd get together and have a chat in light of just losing the Reverend Jesse Jackson and the revelation, Sherwood, that you actually met the man himself. What can you tell us about that?
I was honored because the reentry asked me to the reentry program asked me to speak. Because I'm the one that had the most experiences that happened. That's like a tragic on death row, being on death row. So they asked me to speak for them. So
Just got out, right?
yeah, but I had just got out.
Right.
Yeah, but hadn't been out very long. And man, it was a good experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I've been
if you hadn't even been out long, it must have been, incredible.
Yeah, it was. Somebody that the only place you seen the man was on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Heard about him.
Or heard about him. You know what I'm saying? Him protesting for civil rights and stuff, people rights and stuff. That's the only time I ever saw him, and I got a chance to meet the man in person and hug him. Man, he wasn't feeling very well at that time either,
Right.
but he was still doing good, and he had he had asked the what you call it, the clergians. I guess they some people that are in a higher ranking as far as in the Christian stuff, I guess. And he had asked them to get me to Washington D.C. He wanted me to speak at I can't another conference thing up there dealing with something in Washington D.C. But it never happened. Nobody never did get in contact. We would get my name or anything, So, hey, but either way, it was good. Just just meeting him, man, getting a chance to shake the man's hand, just being in his presence.
Yeah, I can only imagine it must have felt quite overwhelming meeting somebody who, throughout the years we've all read so much about. It's I mean, I don't know where he found the energy from, frankly. But he kept it moving, didn't he?
Yes, he did. I think that, I don't know what the reason why no one ever contacted me or anything, but I think it would have I would have had a chance to speak up for Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Speak up for Mississippi death row guys and stuff, because I lived that life.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I didn't get a chance, I probably could have shed some light on the conditions and stuff like that, and got somebody to really get some people on top of this, you know what I'm saying? And that would have helped everybody, you know what I'm saying? But that it didn't get a chance to happen. So now, you know what I'm saying? With your help and Human Remain, you know what I'm saying? We are trying to do the same thing.
Yeah. And we're just linking you up with a London-based outfit that is in America too, for you to do some speaking engagements, hopefully. So I'm really excited to think that you and Cynthia, yay, coming to London at some point. It's going to be fun.
Yes, I think the last few months it's been kind of I think been kind of rough. Been kind of rough on me. Been rough on her as well. Dealing with surgery and health issues and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's so draining, isn't it? It's a lot to go through.
But it's getting better. You just gotta have his surgery next. So.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to
one sorted, one to go.
I'm trying to do everything I can before I do. I need to get a lot of things in check. And then we are trying to do something. So I'm trying to slow myself down. So I can help
Mm,
human remains.
yeah.
Help these guys, and of course help you, and with along with that, what I'm saying, reach out to other people that
Mm,
may want to
mm,
contribute to human,
yeah.
helping
Yeah.
human
Well,
remains out and
I
that.
mean, your story, Sherwood, I mean, is incredible. It really is. 26 years, for anyone that hasn't heard of any of the other videos that we've done, 26 years on death row for a crime that you didn't commit. And, the fact that you endured that and are sat there today, happy, smiling with lovely Cynthia, your wife, is incredible. I just, the ending at least
Yeah.
couldn't have been better, could it?
No.
Um, but I wanted to talk to you guys too about obviously your relationship with the Innocence Project and what they've done with you. And I gather you do conference every year, and I think the last one was in Seattle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Mhm.
What do you want to tell me about that? What can you say about what that experience was like,
It
meeting
was
so
a
many
it
other
was a
exonerees?
it was a real wow like experience to see a lot of people that's been wrongly convicted. I mean,
Mm,
over what 300,
mm,
400 people.
So,
I mean, all of them in the same room, and you're like, wow,
I
all these people
know.
wrongly,
Like
wrong.
when they're all stood together, and that picture
Yeah,
of you guys on the stage was, I mean, it's breathtaking. So many
it is.
people.
It's a
Yeah.
lot. It's real heartfelt because you
Mm,
crying, you laughing, you're happy. It's
mm,
all in one. It's
mm.
fun though. We
Y-
enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you
Especially
had the
him, it's like he
experience.
was where he belonged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like he was where he was belong around the people that understand and know everything that he goes through mentally.
Yeah.
Going through those different classes and stuff, it really helps.
yeah.
Yeah.
My most, you seeing me sitting over here laughing, but the but the most all of it was good, but the experience of getting on an airplane, getting on this airplane, getting on this right here,
Yeah.
transferring from a train,
We
man.
done learned a lot. Now we go, you can't tell us nothing. We know what to do. But at first, I ain't never been here been before once, but
Right.
we made it though. We
It,
made it.
it was.
Wow.
I had to have a laugh. I said, "Man, we two country Mississippi, man."
But we got there. We did it.
I,
And
I,
we're gonna do
I'm
it every
so
year.
glad. I'm so glad you went, and it must have been an incredible experience. And I think it's so important, isn't it, that as you said, Cynthia, that Sherwood can sort of sit in group sessions and talk with people that have actually experienced the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
and everybody get a chance to,
yeah,
get an output on what they think about everything that's going on around them and me, and
yeah,
just to hear people understanding what I go through with being married to a man that's
yeah,
been wrongly, you know, been incarcerated for so long. So
yeah,
it's a good experience. I can't wait till the next one.
You know,
yeah.
We met a lot of friends,
yeah,
and
I
That's
met
so good.
I met a couple. Their last name is Alexander's. They some of my Facebook friends, and this dude, that's the guy I told you, he kind of look like big and small. He said he get there, but he
Big
don't
and
really like people
small.
calling
There's a
him.
name from the
Yeah,
past.
talking about the one that played in the
yeah,
movie or
played in
the one that played Jamal Woodard.
the one that played Jamal Wood. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that one,
and
not the real Biggie
not the really
Smile.
big and small,
Okay.
but uh, I got a chance to talk with him and stuff,
Mm,
and him and his wife. My wife got a chance to meet his wife,
mm,
and but the lot of people that had been locked up, they had been locked up for being wrongly accused of murders
Years.
and stuff like that. Doing lives and stuff like
mm,
that. They do 25 to life and stuff like that up in them cities and stuff like that, New Yorks and stuff like
mm.
And
that.
what's the lady name? The twin we met. Um, we Facebook friends with her. You know the lady, her and her sister both was her sister passed away.
The
The
Scott
Scott
sisters.
sisters, yeah,
Yeah,
we
the
met
Scott
those.
Right.
sisters. Yeah, that
Well,
was
one of them, the other
yeah,
one she
yeah. The other
passed
one passed
on.
away, but we met the one that's still
Amanda
alive.
Knox.
Yeah, we got a chance to meet Amanda Knox as well.
Hmm.
But there
Wow.
was a lot of people. There was a lot of people there from Mississippi. I didn't even know anything about. They had been exonerated for a year, but they come to the conferences. You
Yeah.
know, they
He
had
got to see people he actually knew or
yeah
knew of.
knew of, you know, knew of. But
I mean,
I
that must have been quite the thing, making your first trip to Seattle and meeting, you know, other Mississippi exonerees.
and one of them read today is a chaplain. He's a chaplain at the state penitentiary. Yeah, he's a chaplain.
Interesting.
He's a chaplain at the he's an imam. He's an imam at
Right.
the state penitentiary. At Parchment, and he was
Interesting.
exoneree, and
Yeah.
that surprised me. Really overwhelmed me. You know what I'm saying? For
Mm,
real.
Then you often think there's only men that goes to death row, but you had you know that was wrongly
yeah.
convicted, but it was also women there, and that was you know like wow, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
it's sort of there's obviously fewer women, but it's a real gasp moment, isn't it, when you read about a woman that's on death row?
Well,
And I
actually,
mean,
just talk to him face to face.
yeah,
You know, it's amazing. You just
yeah.
hear
I mean,
everybody's story.
we've got one lady, as you obviously know, in Mississippi, Lisa Joe Chamberlain, on death row, and it must be so isolating when you are in a group literally of one. I mean, bad enough being on death row, but being the only one as well. These women are often in small numbers, and they must lead very isolated lives away from the other prison populations.
yeah, and it plays a factor on
Mm,
the mind, especially when you ain't got nobody else to to kick it
yeah.
with or to play cards with. You something that you do every day or
Mm,
something. They don't even have a trustee or nothing that they will let go in there to kick it with her, talk. You know what I'm saying, or play cards or
mm,
anything. She's by herself. She's by herself 24 hours a day. Yep,
mm.
and from some things that I hear of, she's isolated to herself because she can't come out because somebody always trying to hurt her or something, so
Mhm.
she can't come out of herself.
Yeah,
And when she do,
there are real issues, but I know that things are sort of are being talked about and plans are being put in place. So
mm,
hopefully sooner rather than later, things will change. I did actually speak to a friend of Lisa's today. She's
mhm,
actually sadly on lockdown at the moment.
mhm,
The issues that have been going on have been really stressful for her, and she's found it hard to sort of cope. So that's pretty sad to hear. But I could at least get a message back to her via her friend. So we wished her well, obviously, and hopefully things
mhm.
change for her soon.
You want to come here and go with us to the
So,
next conference?
oh my goodness, I'd love to. Do you think they'd have me?
Yeah, but if the thing you had to get it set up,
Yeah,
if
I would love for you to come
yeah,
and go with us.
yeah,
I would
it would
love
be good.
it. Chicago.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm
Let's look
booking my
into it.
ticket now.
Yeah. I would I'm gonna ask Tucker. I'm gonna ask Tucker and I'm gonna let her do the talking on it. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Tucker. And
It would
my
be
my my
amazing.
you said one of the experiences that I did have in Seattle that I seen that some guy it wasn't a lot of people there that been on death row.
Yeah,
Mm,
a lot
Yeah,
of them did
yeah,
life or
they did
had life
life.
or some 50
yeah,
years and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
one man doing 100 and something years, man, had been in prison for about 50 years and got a older white guy.
Yeah, he did 50 years.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
I can't even
yeah,
imagine
yeah,
how the world must have changed in 50 years, you know.
yeah,
And with all the ones that had at the ceremony, you know, they had this big thing on the wall on the wall that
Mm,
tell you how long they've been in
mm,
jail. That's the ceremony. It makes you cry, make you holler,
oh,
scream,
yeah,
happy
yeah,
for them. And when
yeah,
they get on the stage and you just it's exciting.
yeah.
and,
Yeah, no,
and,
it
and,
must
and
be so emotive.
and when I told them my story, that's what it hit. They looked, they you know, I could talk forever, you know what I'm saying, telling my story,
Yes, he can.
how it is
Yeah.
being in
Yes, he
Mississippi.
can.
You don't want me to talk about it because I know it. I lived it. And when somebody tried to tell me no, you know what I'm saying, don't tell me what I know because I was there. You can't tell me anything
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
what went on in Parchment. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't up on all the gang activity and stuff like that, but I was in an organization at one point in time in my life there. And but my brothers and I played a part in it for a long time, being on death row. And then they said, man, you need to handle your business and get off of death row.
Yeah.
And I took it upon myself. I pulled myself all the way back. And I stayed on my alternatives and stuff and kept reading about stuff and doing this and changed a part of my life. And that's why I'm here. You know,
Yeah.
so yeah, I got a lot to talk about. It's something that I was speaking to some of the guys there on death row, especially Joseph. We had some good correction officers. We can't say every correctional officer that worked in Parchment was bad because it wasn't.
Yeah.
Man, we got some good people. Yep.
Yeah, do you know, some of the guys say that to me, and they kind of say it quietly. They don't tend to say it in front of the other guys, but they say to me, do you know what? Some of the people here are decent. They will listen. You can talk to them, you know.
Yeah. And they only talk to the people that treat them right, and you know, vice versa. You know, like I said, I came attached to a lot of. I mean, even K9. K9 was the police, but you know what I'm saying. They treated me, man. Them guys treated me. They were treated me good when I went off the farm to go get operated on. They treated me good, man. You know, and they didn't treat me like no dog. And I became close to it. And matter of fact, I'm going to see some of them this summer. Me and my wife, we're gonna ride the Delta, and I'm going to see some of them. Yeah, one of them, I can mention his name, is Mr. George Hines. He's from Clarksdale, Mississippi. He came to saw me at the other church. And John invited him to his church, and he came to see me. I took a picture with him.
The other guy that we met.
That's McFarland. That was McFarland. That was Tyrone.
I think it's really good if you can catch up with these people outside of where you used to know them. You know, and it must be incredible for them to see you living your life the way you're living it now.
Yeah, some of them, you know, still work in the system. You know, they just don't, you know, they not friends with me because they can't be friends with me on Facebook or anything. But they see what's going on because some of the people that used to work in Parchment that, you know, that's got Facebook pages and stuff like that's friend with these people. Yeah, they see it. You know what I'm saying? So they tell them, man, you seen Sherwood doing this and Sherwood doing that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm living my life. But it ain't easy. Hey, I'm blessed.
No.
Yeah, it's getting better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's getting better. It's getting
Yeah.
better,
Yeah. Yeah.
He still call plates trays though. You finished with your tray? No, baby.
Yeah. How funny is that? How funny is that? Yeah. I suppose the thing is the routine and, you know, it went on for so long and it was so rigid, wasn't it? That it must be so hard to get out of that sort of routine. You know, bit of musical entertainment for us.
Yeah.
So one thing, I mean, do you feel able, Sherwood, to talk about what it was like the day you actually came out? We've got that wonderful photo of you with your arms in the air. Can you put into words what that felt like?
How you got it when you first got out of jail?
Well, it's a little bit. Well, when you said when I got released, the day that I got released from Hernando jail, it took so long to get out of there that I couldn't leave on my own. My lawyers had to be there. You know, they done put me in some clothes. I forgot to even take the tags off the clothes. I just put them on.
You just
Yeah.
put them on and
So
started running.
yeah, I didn't even think about, you know, looking at them, you know what I'm saying? I just put it on, you know what I'm saying? I got on some free wool clothes. I done took my bag before I left. I got some free wool clothes. I'm fresh, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at myself, I'm fresh. You know, but that's what I'm thinking. Because I got on free wool clothes.
Okay, baby, you were fresh.
I'm wearing prison clothes for
You
30
were worried
years.
about what you look like. I love it.
And so it was my lawyer done walked me out.
And was your lawyer emotional?
It was and it wasn't. It was I wasn't like, you know, most of the guys that been locked up for 30 years and you're wrongly convicted and you come out, you got the new broadcasters and everything out there because this man was wrongly convicted. You know, I had to come out. I had to come out without any cameras or anything. They wasn't allowed to be on these people's property.
Right.
And so, yeah, and so I didn't get the publicity of anybody. Didn't nobody know I was out for a long time. And then they thought they saw me. You know, they saw me, but they wasn't for sure if that was me or not.
They thought they saw a man that looked like Sherwood Brown.
Yeah. And so, you know, when I came out of Liz, hadn't seen the sunlight in probably about 2 years, about 2.5 years being in that county jail. And just looking up at the sun and it brightened your eyes and all kind of thoughts going through your head and you looking around.
Scary.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. And then one tear come out of my eye. One tear dropped out of my eye. Yeah. It felt.
I mean, it's I say this every time. I'm just so glad that it worked out the way it did, because the video that we're making now might never have been made, and that sadly is the reality for probably quite a few of these people that are enduring long sentences, wrongly convicted, or death row, wrongly convicted.
Yeah. You know, I was you know, I can't say the things that I really want to say, but I was mad and a MF. And I was so angry because I was so angry because it took so long. The people that my mom, my big mama, my grandmama, they all gone.
Yeah,
you know,
they literally passed away while you were incarcerated.
Yeah, and I didn't have nobody there. My dad didn't even know I was at home. My dad didn't know. My dad didn't know. My dad didn't even know I was home. They didn't want nobody to really know that I was home. They wanted me to try to get my own mind together before I saw my family.
Yeah, before you moved ahead with anything else. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't even live in Mississippi. They actually didn't want me in Mississippi. My attorneys didn't. They kind of feared for my life. They feared for my life.
I would doubt you wanted to be in Mississippi, did you? After that?
I really didn't know where. I really didn't know where I wanted to be. I didn't want to be in the state I'm in right now. I didn't, but I was there. You know, it really didn't. I wanted to be where I was comfortable at, but I probably wouldn't be in the situation I'm in now. Well, not no situation. I wouldn't be in the not no situation.
What you trying to say? Get out.
I'm trying to figure out the word to you, but I wouldn't be with my wife.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. Yeah, but I wouldn't. I was trying to use another word. I was trying to say being with my wife. I wouldn't be in this beautiful relationship right now. I won't say it that way.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
I got you.
Good recovery, Sherwood. Good recovery. Well,
I be trying to.
it's
Yeah,
always it's such a joy with you guys.
I'm glad. I'm glad I'm on live with this because I had to straighten that up later on, man. I feel booger bow.
I ain't no booger bow.
Yeah, but I be trying to say the word be there. By the time I get ready to speak it out, it don't come out right.
That's a lot of times.
Don't worry, I have that problem all the time. I rather think it's age related.
Yeah, but you know, it was a joyful moment being home. You know, getting a chance to I was scared to even pick up a knife. You know, around the, I'm surrounded. I got a white guy on this side, a white guy on this side, a black woman sitting right here beside me. My arm scrubbed against her like this here
in
a restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
Steak and French fries.
Yeah, steak and French fries, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it. Do I pick it up and bite it, or do I cut it? You know what I'm saying? I didn't want. Yeah, I was
crazy,
scared.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I was scared to cut with the knife, and so when I cut it, I hurry up and set it back down.
If you was in jail, what you would have cut it with?
A shank.
Don't you have those, or do they call them sporks or something? Like it's a cross between a spoon and a fork.
Yeah, I would have been and got me some metal and stuff and shaved it down just like a knife, and we would, and shave, and I would shave it just like a regular steak, cut it up and everything. Yeah, no, we use no Vienna, we use real iron.
Oh, really?
We had real iron. We had no Vienna sausage can.
Yeah, I thought maybe the top of the Vienna can would maybe cut it up.
That's some Memphis junk.
Oh, okay.
We down there, man. We made our stuff off the land like the apes and stuff did back in the day. They learned how to make iron. They ended up and went crazy. So we did the same thing. We got iron.
Anything that's broken, he'll rig it. He will rig it and fix it. I had a fan that broke while I was working, and he said, "Bring that fan home and fix it." I said, "My fan ain't working." So we got a toothbrush, and he melted it down. I mean, that fan lasted me 2 years. He rigged it up. Penitentiary.
But I mean, it's make, do, and mend in prison, isn't it? You can't afford to like discard stuff. Some of the guys I talk to, the guy that I'm a pen pal to in Florida, I mean, he's 36 years into his death row sentence, and he is the Mr. Fix-It on his pod, and he tells me fiddles around for hours with their radios and all their, bits and pieces, mending stuff, mending earphones for people. You can't afford not to do that, literally.
You can't. I done got mad and took a radio and tore it all to pieces, stomped it and everything, and next thing you know, I ain't got no radio to listen to it. I put it back together. I make something work out of it.
Did it work?
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
Put it off in a bottle or make up a piece of cardboard to set it off in, and long as the headphone jack worked and the music come out of it, that's all that matters. Yeah.
It's no surprise, really, is it, that so much creativity comes out of prisons, because that's literally what you have to do to survive and have anything as a pastime or a hobby, really.
But see, but being in a cell 23 hours a day, you ain't got nothing but time to think.
Yeah.
You got time to think about everything in life. You got time to if you want to keep that criminal activity going on in your mind, you got time to think moves and everything. Everything. You got time to think about everything. You in that cell by yourself, you playing chess. You playing chess with yourself, you making a move that you think this other person gonna move and you gonna try to beat him. You already thinking ahead of time. So you learning everything in that cell. Now you're thinking about crafty. If back in my days being on death row, we have had some good activity over there. I can't remember the year, but we had I think he was a captain, a warden, and he had to made some guys. He had made death row. He had to lock death row down.
Wow.
And man, they had us. Man, we couldn't have anything, man. And I give praise to this brother. His name is Jimmy Mack. We call him Black Knight.
He's a black guy.
Yeah, he's a black guy. He from Mississippi. He from the Delta.
Right.
He from Boyle, Mississippi. He was on death row with us. He got off of death row. Man, that dude right there, he can make anything.
What you mean crafty?
Yeah.
He took a TV antenna.
Oh, okay.
And he made a gun out of it. He made a 32-22
out of a TV?
Out of TV antenna, baby. He used a bullet.
Oh.
Yeah, he had a real bullet. And this dude, man, this captain on everything. I mean, he made that dude, man, this dude used to wear cowboy boots, this Warden. His name Warden Brewer. He made this dude with him, man. He made this dude do the I don't know, the two-step. I mean, he went back up through they pow! He went that way, and the other dude, he closed his tray hole. And he's supposed to have been shooting at the man too, but he never did.
Mm.
And
so a lot, huh?
Yep. And Jimmy Mack found out who his real friend was then.
Mm.
Yep. And this guy right here, Jimmy Mack, took that whole charge by himself. And took that whole charge by himself. Ended up beating death row, got off of death row with a mental retardation issue. And he's out in general population right now.
Wow.
In Parchment. That guy was a good guy, man.
Mm.
Yeah, he did things nobody else wouldn't do.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He did things people wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you
This
certainly
is a
met some
story.
characters, didn't you, along the way? You know, and we've got some amazing characters now on death row. I just wish many of them, their cases would move along, and the ones that have got very likely wrongful convictions, you know, it would move in their favor for a change. They would actually get a fair hearing.
Yeah, you know, we got a few of them up. You know, I talked to a few of them guys the other day. Terry Pitchford, Justin Underwood, Devin Bennett. Yeah, about Joseph, Pete Peanut. I talked to E-Money, Eric Moffitt. I talked to David Dickerson. I talked to KJ.
I was on video call with KJ earlier. He sent me a ton of poetry, really good stuff. Incredible. And he's just getting to grips with sort of using video calls. So we're just sort of getting started on putting together a profile for him. There's somebody that could have done with a decent lawyer at trial that actually raised the issue of mitigation.
It's
terrible.
It's sad. You know, I'm still close to all of them. You know, things happen in our life, and time passes and stuff, and I haven't forgotten any of them. Me at one point in time, me and KJ used to be best of friends. You know what I'm saying?
The 5th year this year, right?
Yeah, 5 years. Yeah, and we were best of friends. You know, things happen. You know, people mindset change and everything else. People go take different moves. You know, and then on that part of time, you know, he lost a lot in his life, and mentally, you know what I'm saying. A lot of stuff was going on with him. You know what I'm saying.
He's mentally been ravaged, hasn't he? I have nothing but huge empathy for him, and he is a truly lovely guy to chat with. He really is, and I'm glad he's sort of slightly coming out of his shell a bit.
Yeah, KJ, good people. You know what I'm saying? I have to laugh. You know what I'm saying? At first, I didn't know that. You know, I was gonna talk to all these guys, and they said David Dickerson back there. I said, man, I don't want to talk to no crazy David Dick. You know, we just started laughing and stuff. You know, but he got on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And it was good talking to him. You know, made me feel good. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
poor
yeah,
David has so many issues
yeah,
that he's battling, but I love the fact that he's included in what we're doing, and that the other
yeah,
guys will help him to be included. And it's so
yeah.
important that nobody gets, left behind
if
in
if
any way.
if if, if people don't understand what's really going on, you know what I'm
Mm,
saying? That's why we're talking about it
mm,
because David Dickerson is one of the people that's he have a mental problem. You know, sometimes a lot
mm.
of people don't want to admit that they have a problem, but I think he will admit that he have a problem
Yeah,
mentally. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And everybody know that he have a problem,
yeah.
and he should.
It's very
Yeah,
apparent.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and he shouldn't be there. There's a lot of guys that had a lot of
Mm,
guys, Leah's that's on death row. It's got some kind of mental problem.
mm,
Uh, uh,
yeah.
I think that
It's
a
a
lot of
common
us,
thread, isn't it? It really is.
yeah,
And
yeah,
often people that are born to, mothers that have had addiction issues, so they get
mhm,
born with alcohol syndrome, fetal alcohol
mhm,
syndrome, and that's very
mhm,
damaging to babies and their development. That, so many of these people, I always say, were sort of literally born in handcuffs. And it just
mhm,
became a pipeline for them to end up incarcerated. There was
mhm,
nothing else on offer and no other opportunity in their life.
mhm. Yeah, and
Mm,
that's so true. You know what I'm saying? I deal with mental health myself. Uh, 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 you know, I tried and to talk to counselors, man. They
mm,
don't have a clue. They don't have a clue what I'm going through. Man, you can't help me. You know
mm.
what I'm saying? My therapy come from when I talk back to them guys on death row.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
because
uh,
they really
I,
get what you went through.
yeah,
Mm,
they understand.
mm,
Then ain't nobody. It's just like ain't nobody gonna never understand what I went through.
mm.
But it's some guy. I like talking to guys that been in the service. Uh, uh, that them went over there and done fought over the war. That really done fought and what they done went through. Even the ones that haven't fought in the war, they was there. They was in the midst of this stuff. If somebody get killed, they probably get killed too. Even though they just did the
Mhm,
cooking the food you
mm.
know. But
I've
nobody
been told
would
joint
never
enterprise issues are very painful to read. People get wound up in so many layers of responsibility within crimes, yet they haven't actually killed anybody. It's so bizarre. It's such a strange system, the way it
I
works.
re- I remember we done starved ourselves to death. We done starved ourselves. You know, we done went whole week without eating food. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get some rights. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? To get our building fixed or get things
yeah.
fixed in our building.
Didn't work.
It didn't work. We we done we done been stripped butt naked and stayed like that for over a week or something without taking a bath and everything. Took everything that we had.
Mm,
Yep, yep. And man, we smell like our mean billy goats. We were strong, man. We hey. I don't know. I ain't lying, but we look like I'm for real. But this, that's a funny part of it. But we look like a bunch of Africans up in a cage, and we had some. I guess they
that
mixed.
terrible, baby.
It was that terrible. We were man, and we couldn't see nothing
mm.
but white and black. That's all you could do. Go down white and black, butt naked, all the way down.
Well, how long y'all did that?
We probably did that for about a week or so. Yeah,
Goodness
it
me.
wouldn't get by. Yeah,
But
it was
I'm
bad.
very glad that there have been a lot of changes and a lot of positive changes made for the guys now living on death row. And whilst we wish, obviously, that death row didn't exist, at the very least, the conditions are much better than they were, and they're not locked up all day. So out from sort of 6 in the morning till about 10 o'clock at night. So thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased for that. Listen, it's been fabulous talking to you two guys. Love talking to Mr. and Mrs. Brown. And thank you, because I know everyone will enjoy listening to your story. And we'll come back soon and do another.
And
Great
before
to
we
see you.
and before we go, let's say, hey, I'm saying prayer for Lisa Joe.
Thank
I
you.
ask people to say prayer for her
Yeah.
because I know who you is and I know your heart. God know your heart.
Mm. Thank you.
Hang in there.
I will pass that on, definitely. Thank you.
Good talking to you.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.